shocker, Iran has banned Pokemon Go, but not for the reasons you might be thinking. You might be saying to yourself, oh, religion, right? Because, you know, the Saudi clerics from before, but no, Pokemon Go has been banned by Iranian authorities over security concerns. Much like Egypt when the security over there was discussing the potential for security leaks with Pokemon Go, authorities in Iran have banned Pokemon Go because of unspecified concerns regarding security. The decision was taken by the High Council of Virtual Spaces, and yes, believe it or not, Iran does have a video games market. Unlike North Korea, which doesn't have anything like that at all, Iran does have one. It's just curtailed and catered very, very much. The official body overseeing the online activity is known as the High Council of Virtual Spaces. Iran is following in the number of countries concerned and worried, expressing their worries over the game itself. It's very interesting that countries that are less populated than countries like America and places like Britain, France, Europe, where these games aren't banned, are way less concerned about this. Even Russia doesn't have a ban on this game, and I mean, it's huge, man, but they don't seem to be worried about that. It's really weird that these somewhat third world nations, these somewhat places in the Middle East always are banning stuff like that, censoring information and stuff like that. It's really odd. But to blame it on security, very weird. Despite the reactions and this, that, and the other, there are still people in the Middle East who are playing Pokemon Go a lot, despite what country they're in. I understand Iran's not the only country in the Middle East, but when I did my story talking about the Saudi cleric issuing the Pokemon Go fatwa, many people came out and said, no, that's bullshit, screw him, this, that, and the other, and said they were playing the game anyways, that they weren't going to listen to that. Reports last month said Iranian authorities were waiting to see what the extent of the game's creators would cooperate with them before making a decision on banning it. And yeah, the Iranians have discussed this, playing Pokemon Go and talking about it, and then they went to Niantic and said, hey, we need this information about this game. We need you to tell us this, and this, and they didn't get an answer, thus they banned it. It took a while before they did end up banning the game, so they did give them a fair chance. And I don't much like to defend countries that censorship. You know, censorship is bad. I don't like to defend any countries like that, but they did go to the app's creator talking about their security concerns, didn't get the answer that they needed to get back, so they ended up banning it. So do you agree with Iran's decision? Do you think it's outrageous that they would be thinking people would be taking pictures of secure places, trespassing and things like that? We've heard a lot of stories like this, not only in America, but in Europe and other places and countries. So do you feel that this would happen as well? Leave your comments, questions, and concerns and thoughts in the section below. And I've been your host, Protomario, and I'm signing out. And it's just crazy to see how much news Pokemon Go generates.